Hello everyone, my name is Manjit Singh. I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company and I'm a third year LLB student of Lord Law College. Today I'll be taking the topic euthanasia. Now let us see the definition of euthanasia. Euthanasia refers to the willfully ending someone's life, usually to relieve some suffering. Doctors sometimes perform euthanasia when requested by people who have a terminal illness and are in a lot of pain. The cost of euthanasia is the procuring of an individual death so as to avoid or end pain or suffering, especially of individuals suffering from incurable diseases. It also known as mercy killing. Euthanasia is also called as mercy killing, which is the act where an individual who is an irremediable condition or has no chance of survival ends his life in painless manner. Right of life includes right to live with human dignity and to end natural life. This may have the privilege of a dying man to dying with dignity. Euthanasia is controversial since it involves the willful termination of human life. The question is whether the people should be given assistance in killing themselves or be left to suffering from the pain caused by the terminal illness. Basically, there are two forms of euthanasia. That is, first one is active and the second one is passive. Now let us see what does active euthanasia mean. Active euthanasia refers to causing the intentional death of a human being by direct intervention. It is an immediate action performed to end useless life and meaningless life existence. For example, by giving a lethal dose of a drug or giving a lethal injection which imitates work and make the patients or the persons die. Active euthanasia is usually a quicker means of causing death, and all forms of active euthanasia are illegal. Passive in India. Passive euthanasia implies discontinuing, withdrawing, or removing an artificial life support system. Is usually slower and more comfortable than active. Okay. Most forms of voluntary, passive, and some assistance of non-voluntary passive euthanasia are legal. Passive euthanasia is allowed only when a patient is on complete life support or in a vegetative state and cannot live without medical treatment. The patient would have must write a will which says that when you are irreversible stage where you are only alive because of the medical support and you want the doctor to pull the plug and let you die. There are few famous cases of the with regards to the euthanasia. First one is Aruna Songwal case versus Union of India. In this case, a nurse was sexually assaulted by the sweeper at the hospital and nearly killed, employing a dog chain wrapped around her neck. Due to lack of oxygen that reached her brain, she fell into a coma in which she was for 48 years. In the case, the court stated that only passive euthanasia was allowed in India. Moreover, they said that the passive euthanasia could only be done by parents. Only be done by parents, spouse, guardian, or their close relative or their close friends. If they are not present, these people, then the individual closest to her during the treatment could do the same. The court finally allowed passive euthanasia in 2011. Then second case is Common Cause versus Union of India 2018. This case features a bench of judges led by ex-Chief Justice of India Deepak Mishra. In this case, he said that the fundamental right to life and dignity also include the right to refuse treatment and die with dignity. This case legalized the use of passive euthanasia in India on March 9th, 2018. On the 9th March, the Supreme Court ruled that the passive euthanasia is legal and allowed the writing of living will. In such cases, passive euthanasia under the exceptional circumstances was already made legal in 2011, but court confirmed that the right to die with dignity is a fundamental right. A living will is a document that a person writes in his usual state of mind seeking passive euthanasia if they reach an irreversible vegetative state. Therefore, this living will that the Supreme Court has sanctioned is for passive euthanasia. Thank you. Now please like, share and subscribe my videos or subscribe my channel. Do comment your questions on the comment box. If you have any question with regards to my current video or with regards to my previous video, feel free to give your feedbacks on my current as well as my previous video, so that I could check and so that I could work upon it. And lastly, this video does not solicit any type of promotions or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India. The sole purpose of this video is for educational purpose only. Thank you.